kid ever. And they picked on my kid. I asked him if they pick on anyone else, and or if what they do to him, they did to anyone else. And he's like, no, just me. What the fuck? Yeah, the bullies do that to the peaceful ones until they get punched out or powerbombed. I'm pretty sure that if I'd done that, I would have gotten kicked out, but might have been worth it. Oh, schools are so, yeah, Jane. Schools are afraid of getting sued or schools are so afraid of getting sued anymore they can't or won't deal with situations properly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe where like they won't really talk to us about what's going on. They're definitely they're beating around the bush a lot. And they're being very vague. And so Malin being Malin, he's like, I want everything in writing. So they have until Friday afternoon to get us in writing what their plan is to protect our son from these bullies and future bullies. Because he's gonna have to deal with getting picked on for a very long time. It's just it's the way he is. Yeah. But like in some ways they're taking things really light because the kids are so young, like 6 years old. But what they're doing, like if they were older, that's a federal crime to attack or assault a person with disabilities. Yeah. Picking on the autistic kid, that ain't, no, I don't fuck around with that. Do I need to come to the Pacific Northwest and teach some Brazilian jiu-jitsu? Bro's doing good. What's up, bro? No, I appreciate how sweet and protective everyone is with Jace, but we got this. We got this. Luckily, Jace has some really good friends in school that are in his class. And I think they're going to do a good job of, oh yeah, we're double frying these too. I think they're going to do a good job of kind of looking out for him. It's just funny, like, the part that really bothers me is this shit happened. I asked Jace like when it happened, and he said it happened in kindergarten class, at recess, at lunch, at PE, at music, and sometimes the library. I quote, that's direct quotes from Jace. And sometimes the library. And it's like, if this happened so many times, like, how did no one catch this? Like, how did no one has been seeing this happen? And honestly, I think it's because the attacks are so quick and they time it when no one's looking. They wait till he's alone and then they attack him. It's so fucked up. So fucked up. My poor baby. Thanks, shout out to Jane Henry. Yeah, between you and JD. Ooh, yep. Lots of experience here. I never fought back. Oh, the expat says, I never fought back in school because I was worried about getting in trouble or getting kicked out. Yeah. Jace didn't speak up until 2 nights ago, or last night. Was it 2 nights ago? Was the first time he ever spoke up. No, it was 2 nights ago. Was the first time he ever spoke up. And it's because he and I were having a snuggle moment, and we were like, he had his guard down, and we were just talking. But now when I bring up the conversation, he closes up really fast because he is socially aware enough to know that this is some heavy shit, and he doesn't like everyone getting really serious. So he keeps trying to avoid it now. But every now and then, now that he's more comfortable and he's realizing like it's a safe space, he can stand up for himself. He's starting to talk a little bit more about it, but yeah. Okay, chat, grab some beers and let's go kick some out. Oh my God, they're 6-year-olds. We're not gonna kick their ass. We just want to get them help, and we want to make sure Jace is safe. I'm not gonna kick any 6-year-old ass. 16 or 65 doesn't fucking matter. So this is where I think I'm getting gaslit, because I said the same thing. I was like, this is assault, a very specific type of assault, and they're like, they're 6 years old. We don't use that term. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's what it is. And if Jace was a girl, you guys you'd be acting very different if Jace was a girl. But because he's a boy, they're making really light of it. Or they say that they're not making light of it, and I was like, okay, so what are you doing? And they're like, oh, we can't tell you. And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. If they hit you, hit a back lecture in summer school, I was still worried about getting in trouble. I empathize. Yeah. My youngest is autistic this year. Also, we've been very lucky with the schools here that he's not yet had to face being bullied, but I'm constantly asking him if anything happened. I'm so scared of it. Yep. So this is the thing. My son has been bullied his entire, like, ever since he was like 2 years old on the playground, he gets bullied. He's always been bullied because he's so sweet. He's so sensitive. And for the longest time, he had speech delay. He's really socially awkward. He doesn't get social cues all the time. Like, he's just such an easy target. And I knew that. He would be the kid who would get shoved into lockers. That's totally his thing. Really nerdy. Yeah. And I tried to tell him in their IEP meetings and everything, I was like, Jason's extremely sensitive. He's an easy target. And I was hoping the school would be watching him more carefully. And then when he got bullied earlier in the year, in November, I just thought that they would do more, but it turns out they did nothing. And if anything, like they just set him up to get bullied worse. Anyone know if the Kraken won tonight? Good question. I thought they were going to Dallas. Doesn't that mean they have like a day off? I don't know how this works. Yeah. So the funny thing is my youngest is also autistic, but she's fierce. I'm not even allowed to touch her without her consent. She's very like, no, like, yeah. So all this time, because she's nonverbal, I was always worried about her and like someone doing something to her and her not being able to tell us about it. But now I look at her as like, man, like she's a fighter, man. Oh yeah. You can't even take her to the dentist without her kicking the dentist's ass. You do not touch her if she does not want to be touched. She will make a scene. Very big scene. So I don't know. Big punch or a trip to the hall. Oh no. You'll be surprised how fast it happens. Yeah, it happens really, really fast. Went to a private school, so donations can make stuff disappear. And my family was abusive too, so I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Oh my God, Nick's Brett, that's rough. I'm so sorry about that. Makes it even worse. I went to a private school too. Ooh. I've never been to a private school, but this sounds like it would be very, very difficult to navigate. I didn't know the 6-year-old before I typed it, but the parents are much older. Yeah, the parents are avoiding me. I notice they're avoiding me. We are going to double fry these. So they're not fully cooked right now. Yeah, I think it's funny that the parents are avoiding me. I usually see them at pickup. Haven't seen them recently. I did see one of the boys today, though. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna try to be optimistic and hope that they do what they need to do. But I think right now they're just going to try to keep the boys apart. And then next year, because the school year is almost over. And then next year, I think they're just going to keep the boys in separate classes is, I guess, what's happening. No, it's assault, bottom line. But usual excuses, boys will boys, that's not an excuse. Yeah. They haven't said the term boys will be boys because I think they know better. But their actions are basically like, this is just what boys do, so we're gonna like try to work together to overcome this. Is like, no, that's fucking assault. And is intentional. They did it like every day for 4 months straight. Like, it's assault. It's premeditated assault on a disabled child. Like, the fuck? It's so fucked up. Okay, then the son of the teacher got alcohol poisoning on the hockey trip and the school covered it up. Oh, that's what it's like to go to a private school? That sucks. Oh no, we lost 5-2. My friends must all be sad. Siri says, my little guy has what they call social worker, but she's more of an educational aide, but she's nearly constantly with my son. And if not her, then one of her assistants. We live in a smaller town though, so it's easier for them to give more individual support to kids who need it. That's handy. I chose this school district because it had good schools, and I actually specifically heard that like they were really good with kids on the spectrum. And so I had really high hopes. And then my personal experience is not that. But yeah, if anything, I'm starting to feel like they think I'm annoying for like making this a big deal and being very demanding and like, I need an email, I need a plan, you need to like, I want to talk to their parents. Like, I'm coming off as like a very Karen sort of personality right now, but it's like, This is my son's safety. I'm taking this shit seriously. They are not taking it as they say they are, but it doesn't feel like they are. Reminds me of a show, a fight scene. Wait, what? My opinion, those parents need strongly worded conversations about what they're teaching their kids. Yeah. Yeah. I think Malin wants to handle everything via. Malin's a very everything in writing personality, so I think he's going to want to email the parents. And I know Malin, when he gets angry and writes emails, this shit's like 4 pages long. He's probably already drafting it as we speak. But yeah, that's probably what's going to happen next, is a conversation with the parents. And I mean, like, honestly, I don't know why we didn't have a conversation with the parents the first round. Like, the first time they were caught bullying. Like, they should, I just had a lot of faith in the school back then. And I was like, okay, well, I'm sure the school's doing everything they need to handle the situation so it doesn't happen in the future. It did happen in the future. If anything, it escalated. So now I'm like, why didn't we talk to the parents? And like, why didn't we make this a big deal the first time? Why did it have to get to this point? So this time around, oh, hells yeah, we talking to the parents. Both of them. These kids tag teamed my child. There's 2 of them against my very not a fighter son. Exclamation point Discord. Thank you. That is what boys do. Have they dealt with Malin yet? No, geek boy. No. The school has not met Jace's, like, the school has not had to interact with Malin before. The parents have not had to interact with Malin before. If y'all know the kid's his dad. Woo! What up, Cody? How are you doing? Hi, Lynn J. Are you speaking about what happened? We're being very, very vague about what happened. But yes, we were talking about bullying in general, and trying to advocate for your children when you're getting gaslit by people. Yeah. But we're keeping it vague. Today just made me lose more faith in everything that's going on. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to. No, we still have an hour. We can do this. We don't have enough cornstarch. Hey, Linjay, do you know if you can use rice flour for like karage or orange chicken double fried? Because I'm out of cornstarch. I have flour and panko crumbs. Should I just do flour and panko crumbs? Or sushi? You can help too. I need a new breading. I have flour, panko crumbs, and glutinous rice flour. Sweet mochiko flour that I think Linjay left here. But I don't have any cornstarch or potato starch, so I can't get the crunchy skin I want. So, and I need more flour breading because I got a lot more chicken to go through. Okay. These ones are the first batch. I'm gonna let these cool. And then we'll do a second. Or should I double? No, we'll wait. We'll wait before we do the next batch. Okay, let me get another cooling rack. Okay. Another cooling rack, and this will be the second batch. We'll put it there. You can use mochiko. Sweet. Maybe I'll use mochiko. I hope things work out for your son and that he's able to be safe and happy in the school with his friends. I hope so too. Thank you so much. The really cool thing is we have a play date this weekend, and so the 2 boys who are Jace's best friend that are in his class, they're coming over, and then there's 2 little girls that are twins that everyone adores. Like, they're the sweetest little girls, and they're also hopefully going to come over too. And I have a bouncy house that I blow up in the den, so we'll just have like a bunch of kids running around. I'm going to order pizza for everyone, so hopefully that'll cheer Jace up. You can. Okay, we're going to use mochiko then. Potato starch, rice flour works. So we're going to use rice flour, mochiko. So should we do, what's the ratio? So before I was doing 1 part cornstarch to 1 part flour. What do you guys think we should do? Should it be like 1 part mochiko to 1 part flour? Or should we do 1 part mochiko to 1 part panko? Or how do you want to do this? I have no idea. Ooh, sounds fun, yeah. 1 to 1, heard? So we'll do 1 part. We're going to need another egg. We're going to need like 2 more eggs. We're also going to need this to calm down. Egg. Right, I was doing egg. 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Ooh. drying up. The spring for the door came in. Okay, double leg crack. Double leg crack. 1, 2, 3. Woo! No shell? No shell. All right. And then we need our fork to whisk. You are a gem. She is a gem. Is she not amazing? Lynn J, have you planned your 24-hour stream? Is that still on? Says the girl who's dedicating her one day off to go to your place. If you want to do the 24, if you want me there for the 24-hour stream at your place, let me know what time you want me there and if I need to bring anything besides shenanigans and alcohol. Oh, we're going to do mochiko then. Sounds fun. It's 1 to 1. 10 out of 10 on the egg crack. Aw, thank you, Mama Silva. I appreciate you. I have no... Yeah, that's what I figured. I had figured there was no plan. All right. Okay. So I think I might be doing... Also, aren't you doing a whiskey thing with Jen Pal? Yeah. So Jen Pal and I are going to do something in the beginning of the day, like 3 p.m. her time, noon my time. And then I'll do that for like 4 hours with her. And I was thinking around 4 or 5 o'clock, I'll just Uber to you. And then Uber home. Or maybe get one of my boy toys to drive me there and back. Either way, I will not be driving. I will be multitasking 2 streams in one day. I'll be doing a Jen Pal stream, and then I'll be doing a Lynn J stream. Okay, flour. Gonna spend a lot of money on Ubers that weekend. My brain is fried. I figured it was. Yes, so Jen Pal and I are thinking about doing, it's like 2 Saturdays, not this upcoming Saturday, but the one after that. Jen Pal and I are doing a whiskey stream for National Whiskey Day. And then I'll be heading over to Lynn J's for a 24-hour stream. And I usually come at the end of the 24-hour stream. I'm like her rally at the end. Sweet flower. Ooh, man, I fucked up this fry oil is. This fry oil has seen better days. Okay. So we'll do 1 part this, so like that much, to 1 part this, so like that much. And then we'll add a couple panko crumbs in for funsies. Panko crumbs for funsies. Calm your tits, man. This is like, I've destroyed this flour, or this double fry. Panko, a little bit of panko. No, not the dried honey squid. Wait, what? Dried honey squid? What are we doing? BT Dub, bro, seen you and was like, damn. What's up, bro? How you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm Kathy. I'm very single. Oh, I'm so bad. I need to come with a warning label. I really should come with a warning label. Okay, so onion powder, garlic powder. Wait, what? Shokugeki no cursed food? Oh my god, is that what we're making? Are we doing Shokugeki no Soma food? Because I'm totally down for the... Yes. Did she say that? Also, aren't you doing... Yes. Okay, Lynn J says, but we'll be doing cursed food and drinks because of the charity redeems. Oh, hell yeah. Yes. Oh my god, I'm so down for cursed food. You know me. Lynn J knows me. I have no gag reflex. So I'll put anything in my mouth and I can hold it down. So it's fine. You want to put the honey dried squid in my mouth? I can hold it down. You want to put bull testicles in my mouth? I can hold it down. Literally, no gag reflex. Phrasing. Okay, so we got our flour. Did I salt this? No, I didn't. So season. Minch more. Garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, salt, mochiko, panko, all-purpose flour. Hot diggity, this is going to be good. So I have to head out. It's nearly 2 a.m. for me, but I just wanted to say it's been super nice watching your stream. I'm thrilled to find a cooking stream that doesn't make me cringe. Woohoo! That's my whole point, is making sure people don't cringe too hard. Hope to catch you again soon. All right, we'll see you again soon. I'm a weekday streamer for the most part, but every now and then I throw it down on the weekends, and usually those VODs get deleted. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully see you again. Have a good night. He went back to watching Tokyo Ghoul. Nice. Wait, Tokyo Ghoul, is that an anime? I have not caught up on my anime. The last one I watched was Shokugeki no Soma. Food Wars, oh, it's a good anime. Bunch of hentai artists drew anime, and it's like the funniest thing ever. 99. right. Okay, so we'll double fry that, but we have to do this first. Okay. Man. Okay, next time I do this, someone make sure that I like make bigger pieces. Because this is taking, I like the bite-sized chicken pieces, but it's taking forever to fry. I need a chat reader. I also need a top off on my drink. This is a very weak drink. This was not strong at all. What should we make for the next one? Do we make a Moscow Mule? Do we want to do, should we just do a beer? No. Don't want to do a beer. What should we make? Chat, what should we make? Pick out my cocktail for me. Peanut butter honey squid. I'd eat it. Yeah. That's one of the ones from Shokugeki no Soma where like they tried to make the most disgusting thing they could think of. I would eat it. I'll put it in my mouth. 99. I'm trying to think what the most cursed, ridiculous. I mean, of my own volition, I made frog leg mole. I made a mole, and I put frog legs in it instead of chicken. And it was a Channel Point redemption called Let's Get Weird, but I did it. I ate it. I've eaten some pretty weird shit. Ooh, oh my God. Mama Silva. I don't think I have any amaretto. I could do a whiskey sour, though. I haven't done a whiskey sour in a while. Rum and Coke. Ooh. I think sold. I might do a rum. You want me to do a